Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be talking about the charm crafting and sweeping priority for day 4 of the Mythic Plus charms being out. We have the Mage, Arcane Treasure and the Focus Treasure available again. Now on day 1 what I did and what I recommended was for you to be sweeping the Focused or Marksman Treasure and try to get the charms for Odie and Bonnie, and I've already done that. I've got an Odie, a Bloodlust set, not necessarily the best, but it is getting the job done. And then Bonnie, we got her sorcery charms, which are considered her optimal choice. And today we're going to be focusing on Mage, the Arcane Treasure, and we're going to try to get Tayleen's charms. Now, the real interesting thing about Tayleen is that you would think Blast charms are best for her, but actually for the boss and Plague Creeper today, Destructive charms are doing better for her. But Tayleen isn't the only priority. If you don't have Tayleen, then for Plague Creeper, Siren is actually the next best option as an AoE damage dealer. And you want to also get the destructive charms onto him. Now for me, because I have Tayleen and she is going to be better than Siren for Plague Creeper, I'm going to be focusing Tayleen's charms first. But if you have Siren and no Tayleen, then you should be focusing Siren's charms first for the mages because he has uses for Dream Realm and you want to get him the destructive charms. Apart from that, there are a lot of other good heroes here. Tassi for PvP and AFK stages, you want to get her the Blast charms. Arden for Mystic charms for either PvP or AFK stages. Those are the major heroes that I see here. Cryonaya, you want to get the sorcery charms for future even Dream Realm. But I'm not going to consider that a priority today because today, like we said, is Plague Creeper. And yeah, somehow I already have 2 destructive charms on the Tayleen, so we're just going to be sweeping the middle, the final slot, trying to get that final, basically, charm for Tayleen, destructive. Otherwise, we might just have to craft it today, but I think I'm going to have to craft Harok's charms today as well. Okay, so sweep number 1, we don't manage to get it, but we're going to go one by one until we hit it, and if we do hit it, then we're going to move on to another hero. Look at that. 3 of the same. And I think we just hit this one. At least you'll be able to disenchant them for essence. But that isn't what you want to see. But the good news is overall, when you do the sweeps, you can sometimes hit so many charms. Like we saw the 3 different charms for Tayleen that like you have a much better chance of actually getting the charms that you want. Okay, we got the destructive. Now we're done. Because I know Blast, generally for Tayleen and probably even for PvP, Blast to give her the ultimate power is the best one. However, for Plague Creeper specifically, because the summons are going to be heroes which can be below 50% health, having the destructive charms which give execution is the best option, and this is why it is also the best option onto Siren. Now, for me, because I have Tayleen, Siren doesn't become a priority like I was mentioning to you guys because of the fact that he is the second best option for Plague Creeper. If you have Tayleen, you should not be using him, and so I don't need to get his charms for that. I could get them for PvP if I wanted, but I think even more importantly, I'm going to now focus Tassi. Tassi has much more AFK stage use, and the Blast charms are going to prolong the duration of her hypnotization and increase her damage, and that is also going to help in PvP a lot. And so I'm going to go for Tassi. We need to take a look at her first of all in the overview. Do we have any charms for her? We do not. Yeah, we don't have any charms for her, so we're just going to sweep all the different slots with Tassi and hope that we can hit, even if we could hit 1 Blast charm, that would be great. Okay, we got a balanced. Balanced could be not bad. However, I think I'm still going to sweep all 3 slots. Like, I'm not going to try to be focusing finishing the balance. But yeah, this is the problem of what can happen. We hit 2 balanced on the same slot. So like if we would have went for middle slot and we hit a balance, it would be more value. But I thought overall, I still wanted to go for the 3 slots in case we could hit multiple Blast charms on 2 different slots. There's always a possibility for that. So not great luck sweeping the Tassi, unfortunately, but we did get the Tayleen, which was the major hit, major priority for today. Now we have to talk about Harok. Now, if you guys have Harok, he is definitely the dominant hero for Dream Realm today, and we're gonna want to get his charm upgraded. Now, it will kind of depend on which charms you have gotten naturally up until this point. Like, we hit 2 sorcery charms of him yesterday when we crafted, and so like just completing the sorcery is the easiest and the only actually possibility for me because we don't have enough Branko essence to craft a fully complete new set. And so but what we can do is in the charm merchant, make sure you can convert your Radiant Crest into these Branko essences, and I'm going to do that until like basically all my major heroes, even the PvP heroes, are completed, because I think the Branko essence is way more value than just upgrading and refining one single charm, because it only increases your stats by like 1%, which hardly matters. So we're going to go for the sorcery charm craft, because at least a complete set is better than nothing. And people are thinking potentially this could be good for Harak, but I don't see it. I don't see how the sorcery charms are going to be better than balance charms, for example, because balance just gives him the raw attack, 21% attack, and that is going to improve all of his abilities, even his HP per second damage amount. However, the sorcery charms, they're basically only increasing his critical hit. They're increasing his tidal assault damage, which is not really major in Dream Realm. And then finally, they're increasing his ultimate on each of the different strikes, which it could be a decent amount, but this is like not true damage. This is not HP per second damage. This is just literally your physical attack damage, which in endless bosses is usually not that much. But anyway, at least we do have the sorcery charm complete, and we'll do testing to see whether it is better than the other alternatives. Now, other key things just to mention is if you guys do not have Ludovic Insight Charms, those are still a major priority. Now, today in Plague Creeper, it won't necessarily be the best. However, for future bosses, it will be very good and usually the best option. And Shakir, Mystic Charms, these are two really big heroes. And then finally, Twins, getting them onto the Sorcery Charms, even for today, is going to be important for Plague Creeper. But when we make the Dream Realm video, I will recap the key charms for Plague Creeper, specifically Bonnie Charms, like we mentioned, because she can be used in Plague Creeper, but she isn't one of the best options. She's a real backup option if you don't have anything better to run. And that is basically going to be it. So overall, we have gotten pretty good luck with our crafting, or with our sweeping, and then made pretty good decisions in our crafting. And that has allowed us to, as you can see here, get complete Mythic Plus charm sets on a majority of our major Dream Realm heroes, like Taylene, Fresto, Bonnie, Harak, Shakir, Smokey, Ludovic, Odie. And all of them may not be the best option. Like Harak might want balanced, Odie might want Gale instead of what we have. However, having a decent set is going to be better than having nothing, and that is the other thing to keep in mind when you're doing this sweeping and crafting. It isn't always that you can just always get your optimal set. You might have to begin with the suboptimal set and then build up to the optimal one later on. But hopefully you guys get good luck with your sweeping and crafting today. And like I mentioned, you can focus Mage if you have Taylene, or Siren next priority for Plague Creeper. If you want to use Bonnie in Plague Creeper because you don't even have Siren, you can go for the Marksman Focus Treasure. Try to get her the Sorcery Charms. Those are also helpful for AFK stages and PvP. Odie, if you want to get him for like Thalassa or maybe other bosses, if you use him, then you can use Bloodlust, Gale, or even Insight Charms. All are good options. And then for the Mages, Tossie for AFK stages. Unfortunately, we weren't able to hit a single blast charm, but we'll try to do that in future days. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Let me know how your sweeping went for you today. And also, guys, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. I look forward to chatting with you guys there. But thank you for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.